Let's imagine you're standing outside, holding an umbrella, waiting for a gentle spring shower. The sky darkens, the clouds swell, and you hear the familiar sound of rain starting to fall. Except, instead of the soft patter of raindrops, you hear thuds. Heavy, sharp, glassy thuds. You look up, and your brain doesn't even have time to process it before your umbrella bends in half under the impact of the first marble. Every raindrop has been replaced with a solid, perfectly spherical glass marble. Not a drizzle of them, but billions falling from the sky all at once. And here's the problem. A raindrop weighs maybe 0.05 grams. A marble? Around 5 grams. 100 times heavier. And they're not floating down gently. They're accelerating under gravity, reaching speeds of 9 to 10 meters per second before smashing into the ground, or into you. That's like being in the middle of a never-ending hailstorm made of shot puts for ants. Roofs gone, car windshields shattered in seconds. Streets turn into chaotic rivers of rolling marbles, carrying away anything not nailed down. And the noise, oh, the noise. Thousands of tiny glass impacts echoing through the city like some apocalyptic xylophone from hell. Now, let's scale this up. A normal rainstorm drops about 13 millimeters of water over an area in an hour. Replace that with marbles, and you're talking about hundreds of thousands of tons of glass smashing into the planet in a single storm. That's enough weight to crush rooftops, cave in barns, and flatten crops in seconds. Forget farming, the only thing you'd be harvesting is shards. The danger doesn't stop at the impact. Once the marbles hit the ground, they start rolling. Hills become death slides. City streets turn into rivers of tumbling glass spheres, smashing into cars, toppling bikes, and sweeping unfortunate pedestrians into intersections like human bowling pins. Drains clog instantly, causing flash floods. But now, instead of water, you've got a tsunami of marbles sweeping through town. Good luck sandbagging against that. And it wouldn't just be the cities. Forests would take a beating too. Branches would snap under the weight of the onslaught, leaves shredded, animals scattering in sheer panic. Birds in flight would have zero chance. It would be like flying through a shotgun blast of polished glass. Fish in shallow streams, gone, buried under a landslide of spheres. Even the ocean's surface would briefly glitter like a disco ball before the marbles sank. Now, let's think about what happens after the storm. The cleanup would be a nightmare. Every road would be coated in a thick, slippery layer of marbles, making walking almost impossible. Cars would skid and spin like they're in a cartoon chase scene. You'd need bulldozers just to clear driveways. And remember, glass doesn't just melt away. Those billions of marbles would stay around forever unless you collected and recycled them. Landfills would overflow. Beaches might be buried under glittering spheres for decades. The weirdest part? Without normal rainfall, the entire water cycle would be disrupted. Plants rely on rain to survive, but glass marbles aren't exactly great at hydration. Rivers would dry up, reservoirs would shrink, and within months we'd be dealing with mass drought, ironically caused by the most destructive rain in history. Could humanity adapt? Possibly. We'd need armored roofs, reinforced umbrellas, and giant net systems to catch the marbles before they hit the ground. Maybe we'd even turn them into an industry, recycling the endless supply of free glass into bottles, windows, or fiber optics. But the truth is, even with all our tech, a single marble storm would cause billions in damage and take months to clean up. And if you're wondering how this could even happen, well, it couldn't. At least not under the laws of physics we know. But if some cosmic prankster swapped every raindrop for a marble just once, you'd hear the sound of chaos across the entire planet, followed by the quiet clink of billions of glass spheres rolling into the nearest gutter. The bottom line? Rain may be annoying sometimes, but trust me, you don't want to know what it's like when the sky decides to play marbles.